Every fucking year. Every goddamn year. The Brewers get hot late in the season. They simmer down right at the end of September. And then they fucking choke in the playoffs. All we needed were 3 outs. You were up 2-0 with the best closer, allegedly. Okay, yes, you get the 2 guys on the corners. P. Alonso coming up. You intentionally walked that motherfucker. Don't pitch to him. I already simulated technically season 0 because we needed to get to this point in the year. Now, the Brewers, if we go into the calendar here, there's a lot of L's on this fucking screen. Like, let me paint that picture for you. They were doing fine the first half. I don't know what happened. I'm about to go check it out. But after the All-Star break, dude, they went 3-8 and then proceeded to only win 8 games the rest of the month of August. Didn't do much better in September, so they went 72-90. Devin Williams on IL might have been a saving grace, to be honest. Let's see how he was doing. He had a 4.82 ERA. He wasn't even doing good. 5 blown saves. He's playing true to his real-life self. Willie Adames, how did he do? Batted .256, 32 home runs, 96 RBIs. Kind of reminiscent of his year, realistically. 825 OPS, not bad. All-Star William Contreras, 266, 18 homers, 74 RBIs. Kind of had a down year. His fielding must have really helped him out there. Freddie Peralta, 3.87, 1.26 whip. Again, reminiscent of his real-life self, but he did relatively fine. Brandon Woodruff, in this one, he was pitching, but he did okay. Christian Yelich was healthy, played 160 games, 269 average, 801 OPS, and an even 20 home runs. Not bad. 130 strikeouts. We got to get those strikeouts down, man. Where is Jackson Chourio? Jackson Chourio played in 80 games. Why was Joey Wiemer? You're not on the team anymore. Batting 193. Why did you play? This team just really didn't have much going for them. Is there a way I can? Oh yeah, let's go to completed transactions because I want to see if they made any transactions. No, they didn't. They didn't make any trades unless it's because it's after the season. Technically, they can't show it to me anymore. But I wonder what's going on. Let's sim the off season. Before we do that, let's see who's in the championship series. So it's the Dodgers and the Phillies. The Dodgers are up 3-0. Shocker there. And then it's between Texas and Tampa Bay. So if we sim to the offseason, Dodgers defeat the Rays in the World Series. It's a repeat of 2020. Did it say, it said manager Pat Murphy retired? The fuck? So apparently now we need to hire a new manager. We got Dave Roberts. I mean, I feel like that's the one to go after. Very successful person. He's looking for 2 to 4 years, $2 million each year, or $8 million total, 2 to 4 years. Let's give him 8. Let's give him 8.5. Let's give him 9. Let's sweeten the deal a little bit. Let's make sure we get a career winner for our manager. If we can do that, that'd be great. We need a pitching coach, a first base coach. We need a lot of help on the coaching staff. Let's see here. Anthony Cisneros doesn't have anything get taken away. Home runs, hits, walks, and velocity. He helps. Why the fuck now? Let's go ahead and try and hire him for 3 years on $1.3 million. Let's see if we can get him. Okay, so we got a couple things going on here. Let's simulate to free agency. He accepted the Athletics first base coach offer. Okay, we got Andres Novoa, so we got that space filled. We still need a pitching coach, third base, and manager. We have Dave Roberts in with, we're leading that one with the best offer. Pitching coach, we're leading with Cisneros by a big margin. So we're still in need of a first base coach, I think, right? No, we need the third base coach. That's my fault. Ray Diaz accepted the third base coach job. We got Anthony Cisneros for the pitching coach job. And the Reds are already offering us a trade. Whoa. Big one on the board here. But we would have to sign these 3 to a deal. So that's the big thing here. Brandon Williamson, a 27-year-old lefty. 6'6" with C potential. Last year, played in 21 games. Had a 4.8 ERA and a 1.3 whip. Fielding independent pitching was 4.64. So He pitched a little bit better when you take out fielding, but he still didn't pitch great. If there was a designated fielder position in baseball, that he would be your guy. Bro swings a wet pool noodle otherwise. So we could use a little bit of fielding. That's possible. Garrett Mitchell, we're going to re-sign. Jackson Chourio, we have on a deal. Christian Yelich, we still have that major contract. We'll see how he does. We might end up trading him. Sal Frelick, we're probably going to re-sign to a renewal deal. Low, but a potential. Didn't do great, but why is Jake Bauers on the team? Why? I don't like you. Honestly, and okay, what's our catching situation? If we get rid of him, Gary, we are not bringing you back. Eric Haas, probably not bringing you back either. Might re-sign you if your contract's low enough. You're on arbitration. We do have Jefferson Cuero. We can maybe try to call up to spring training. We might want to sign like a low B tier catcher, just in case Jefferson Cuero isn't quite ready yet, but someone who's still going to be substantial enough. I'm going to go ahead and do this trade. I appreciate William Contreras doing what he did, but honestly, we need to start the rebuild somewhere. Dave Roberts accepted the Brewers offer. We're already off to a good start. I don't know why Pat Murphy retired. He's not that old. I mean, he's old, but he's not that. I hate looking at Devin Williams right now. It's going to take a while before I'm able to look at him good again. Speaking of people I never want to fucking see again, get Pete Alonso off my fucking screen. Jesus Christ. I'm not offering you any sort of more money than I think the minimum. I'm giving you the minimum. Fucking Bryce Wilson, get the fuck out of here. I do not like this man. He's not good. I don't care what this video game is trying to tell me. He is not good. 5.03 ERA. Holy shit. We're gonna start you in the minor leagues. Jesus fucking Christ. So we gotta update the trade block. Our biggest needs: catcher, shortstop, third base, second base, and let's say center field, because I don't think it's gonna let us do more than that. Yeah, okay. So those are our biggest needs. Catchers that are available. A lower B tier catcher. I don't want to bring Gary back. I don't consider him a catcher. He's a DH at this point. His fielding stats are horrible. Strikeouts were low. Averages didn't pop off the page. But the OPS was pretty good. He didn't hit a lot of people in. But he hit the ball a lot. So he must have been either at the top of the lineup or just no one was ever on base. How much is in our budget right now? Before I even go out and start signing people, let's look at the budget. We have close to $100 million in the projected budget. We have a lot of people who may not have signed contracts yet, so that might be an issue. Just barely beats out the Blue Jays, but not by much. I mean, we can try. Let's look at what he wants. He wants 12.3 a year. I mean, we have to try and give an offer. Let's see. He's 29. If we offer a 4-year deal, that's into his 33-year-old season. We're gonna have to give him, I think, 11 mil max. I don't know how he has a potential. I really don't get it because he is downgrading so quickly. Matt Carpenter, same question I have going on right now. Not a lot of great names. Anyone here we can probably get for cheap. He only is getting offered 7.8 mil a year. He's only wanting 7. He's 32. How much of a good year did he have this past year? 260, 756 OPS, a lot of strikeouts, but a lot of home runs. Does better against lefties, okay against righties. In terms of outfield, do we technically really need that many outfielders? Because let's see, we have Joey Weimer. I don't know why you're still on the team. I didn't offer you. Can we just get rid of you, please? Designate for assignment. Please get off the team. So maybe just like a couple like experienced but low tier backup outfielders. We don't need anything crazy. Charlie Blackmon batted 284 this past year. Granted, I know he's retiring, but 756 OPS. So kind of same as Andrew Monasterio. Didn't hit for a lot of extra base hits, but he was getting on base. Same instance. He only played 73 games, but he had a 289 average, 758 OPS, 1.8 WAR. I'd be fine with signing him. Let's sign him to a 1-year deal. All right, so let's simulate to the next spot in free agency. Camille Duvall traded from the Giants for Lars Nootbaar, so a 1-for-1. Tanner Scott signed with the Blue Jays. Juan Soto to the Pirates, so we have to deal with him in the division. That's crazy. Go away. Go away. Get this. Leave. Fucking leave. Now he has to be in the division too. And I have to remember that if I draft these people, these are people I have to put on the 40-man roster. Joe Barlow, I feel like he was good for me in the Puerto Rico rebuild. Didn't play at all last year. Would be potential? Walks and Cape aren't bad, but he doesn't give up that many hits. Brewers pending offers is 0. Did we get Willie? We fucking got Willie. We undercut him, and it paid off. How much is our budget looking at now? 56.9, basically 57. I'm okay with that. Team is looking a little bit better now. Heading into the season, I'm okay of a roster with Danny Jansen, this guy not on the team. Freddie, well, how much is his contract? Or he's in arbitration, so his contract isn't finalized yet. Okay. Brandon Drury. This is a gritty team. There's no one in our AA roster. Was I supposed to? Fuck. I think I fucked up there. We're already off to a bad start. God damn it. That's on me. That's on me, folks. That is 100% on me. That's probably why our budget's so high. Damn. So I have to remember next time to sign more people because I thought it was going to automatically do that since their contract wasn't technically up. I forgot that's not part of it. It's been a minute. I apologize. Simulate halfway through May and see how they do. Well, we were 10 games into the season. And I saw we were 4-6. So we're not up to the greatest start, but the Phillies are offering us a trade. They're wanting to give us Kobe Allard for Bryce Terang. How is Bryce doing this far in the season? He's played 6 games. Not really doing great. Damn, Bryce. Batting 111. Has he hit an extra base hit yet? He has not. He has hit 2 singles in 18 at-bats. It's a little underwhelming, but he's stolen 2 bases. Negative WAR. And Kobe Allard, who has pitched 2 games to a 1.23 ERA and a 1.02 whip, a FIP of 4.43. Hold up. You're telling me that the fielding has saved him an entire 3.2 ERA. His ERA is 1.23 because the fielding has saved him an entire 3 runs per game on average. I am not taking that deal. Willie Adames is cold to start the season. 108? Buddy, you balled out. Abner Uribe, why is he on the Major League roster? I feel like I should have probably sent most of these people down. Brandon Williamson at 4.26 ERA. Okay. What is your problem, Ben? Okay, so we have the pitching. The starting pitching needs a lot of help. So let's go. First of all, let's go into their training. Freddie Peralta's biggest problem. He hasn't been giving up a lot of hits, but the hits he has been actually, well, 2 games in the year he's given up 11 hits. So he's given up about a little more than a hit per inning on average. And not many home runs, but the walks are high and the strikeouts are low. Bryce, we might send you down, buddy. Send him down, give him some playing time, gain his confidence. Let's keep simulating. Maybe these moves will help us. Okay, there's a lot more W's being put up on the screen, which I'm digging. All right, since we started 4-6, we have gone 23-11 to be 27-17. We are leading the division by 1 against those batshit crazy Pirates. Danny Jansen's cooling off. Brendan Woodruff is still not doing great. Yelich is cooling off, but he's at a 301 average, so that's crazy that that's the case. Freddie Peralta finally regained himself. Jake Fraley's heating up. Aaron Ashby's settling down. Joel Payam's staying nice. Sal Frelick not really probably getting the reps he wants. We might be able to make something happen there. How's Brandon Drury's fielding? I'm going to keep checking on his fielding because his bat isn't the problem. It's the fielding that we need. But he's already at 1 WAR. Aaron Ashby, yes. DL Hall. Oh, he was another one I should have sent down. Fuck. Still leading the division 67 games into the year by a game and a half. 40-27. Let's check on some awards. Shohei Ohtani's leading in the MVP race. No shock there. Cy Young. Brandon Williamson, not Woodruff. Williamson's top 3 Cy Young, which is a nice thing to see from that trade. Batting title, Mookie Betts is leading right now. Former Brewer Orlando Arcia in second. Reliever of the year, Devin Williams. That shocks the hell out of me. Hank Aaron Award is Anthony Santander leading right now. Aaron Ashby in line for a gold glove at pitcher. Brendan Drury second. So awards are doing okay. How about all-star voting? Brandon Williamson and Freddie Peralta at 4 and 5. Nice to see. Relief pitcher Joe Barlow in 4th with 100,000 votes. Devin Williams leading at 1 with 366,000. Danny Jansen's in 3rd for the catcher all-star position Rhys Hoskins not doing great. He's down a little bit. Okay, going on a bit of a losing streak. Not happy with that. Kind of need to get... They want to give us Freddie Peralta for Henry Davis and Jared Triolo. Jared Triolo with a 921 OPS for a third baseman who also has decent utility. Brandon Williamson's kind of emerged into our, like, unexpected good pitcher. On a cheap contract, too. Oh, and then Henry Davis is a good prospect. We also have Jefferson Cuero, though. He's not doing the greatest, but he's also young. This is enticing. They need starting pitching help. No. We don't need to give them another pitcher along with Paul Skeens. No. 2025 first-year player draft. We're going to add some prospects who we have scouted. Scouted 100%. We need outfielding, third base, and first base. Michael Ott. Let's view the prospects. So, scouted. He's 6th according to us, 20th according to MLB. He's got a potential for 94 overall. He's got a 68% interest in signing with the team. Potential decent power guy with big fielding upsides. We are taking Michael Ott. So we're going to take Mackenzie Connolly, my fault. Eddie Vasquez, you're a Brewer. I'm happy with what we got. All-star voting, how is everyone doing? Ooh, Freddie Peralta's up there. Williamson fell a little bit. 3.28 ERA, 1.29 whip. Still not doing bad in the votes, though. Ooh, relief pitching really took a tumble there. Hobie Milner is our highest rated. Unless I'm just crazy. Yeah, Hobie Milner. He's on the last year of his contract. 17 mil to bat 185 is a crazy thing. I don't know if we can maybe try and trade him. We can try adding him to the trading block. I don't like doing that because I love Rhys Hoskins. I have his jersey, but on here he's just not doing good. I think we're gonna call up Jacob Mizorowski. So let's do that. He's not on the 40-man. Victor Robles, how's he been doing? He's actually doing pretty decent. Only playing in 36 games. Has he gotten any hits okay? So he finally got in a game in. He went 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And his one hit was a home run. That is wild to me. Okay, so his first hit as a Brewer is a home run. That's legendary. Girls are interested in offering us a trade. Danny Columb. I've never found out how to pronounce his name. Danny Columb for Rhys Hoskins. Our relief pitching could use the help. He's on the last year of a $3.4 million deal. He's got 4.82 ERA with a 4.04 FIP. But he's a lefty that we could utilize in the pen with a 5-pitch mix. And we could get some work in with our pitching coach. So Rhys Hoskins, 182. We can move over. We can move over, what's his face? Brandon Drake. That's something in my eye. I'm going to do this trade as much as I hate to do it. We need to. Today's the day to sign draft picks. Well, I haven't had a good experience with that. He declined the offer. We got Eddie Vasquez to sign with the Brewers. Sweet. And Phil Patterson suggested at $1.10 million. We're going to offer him $1.10. He signs with the Brewers. It's always just Michael Ott or the first round picks that we get that don't want to sign with us. Brewers are 3.5 games behind the Pirates for first in the division. Injured list, yeah. Let's see how the injured list is updated. Brandon Woodruff and Garrett Mitchell are still back there. Will Benson is back on the team. The offense went quiet against the Pirates. Jesus. Paul Skeens. Do I want to know if he threw a no-hitter? I wouldn't be shocked. He only gave up 3 hits. I'm set on making this trade. We need a solid pitcher in the lineup. We need to be making some moves. Luis Garcia, get him some work with our pitching coach. Are really struggling, so we're gonna get him a pitching coach session. The Packers beat the Rams. I'm recording this on Sunday, or at least this first season on Sunday night. 2 touchdowns and interception for Jordan Love. 260 yards for Matthew Stafford is crazy. He also threw a pick. Was it to Xavier McKinney? Did he continue his streak? It was Xavier McKinney! Brother! Xavier McKinney, is it 5 games in a row right now? I know this is very, like, off-brand for whatever, but, like, in each of his first 5 games, he has 5 picks on the season. He is utterly nuts. Andrew Monasterio. Can we trade for a third baseman? Jared Triolo was offered to us earlier in the year. I wanted to take him, but I just couldn't get rid of Freddie. They need starting pitching. So do we. Willie Castro's available. He's got 640 OPS. Let's just see what we can maybe get. So for 2 guys I was never gonna call up anyway. For Willie Castro, I like this. He might be a little overhyped based on his Diamond Dynasty stats. And then I want to have Monasterio there just in case. We'll start by having him go against righties. So we'll have that be the case. We'll have Willie Castro be on the bench against lefties, and we'll see how that alternation goes. Okay, why? He's played 2 games, but Charlie Blackmon has a 1,000 OPS with the Milwaukee Brewers, and I think that's poetic justice. We need as many wins as we can get. We are in August, and we need to hurry the fuck up here. It's a lot of losses in a row. We're at 79 and 67. Not putting ourselves in a good position. We're 8 games out of first. Pirates are probably going to win the division, but we need to fight for a wild card spot. How are we doing in the wild card? We're right there with the wild card, but it is close. And I mean close. And Danny Jansen. Oh, that was the worst time. That was the worst time for you to get injured because now our starting catcher is Jefferson Cuero, and I don't feel confident about that. This is a very interesting team, to say the least. To put it very broadly. Okay, sim to postseason. We got to clutch up here. And we barely get by. 87 and 75. We make it to the postseason, the wild card. We are facing the Phillies. And boy, do I have a feeling it's going to be the same shit. We're going to simulate the date. We lose 2-3. We get the win 5-1. Ranger Suarez versus Aaron Ashby. I need this team to not let me down. We get the win and we're taking on the fucking Pirates. Dear God, I am scared. We move on. It's Atlanta versus Arizona, Milwaukee versus Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay versus Minnesota, and Texas versus New York. 4-5 loss. Brandon Williamson versus Paul Skeens. We take the dub. I like it. Freddie Peralta versus Frankie Montas. We lose 10-1. I accidentally simulated through that. I was, for some reason, trying to check the player card and forgot you couldn't do that. So we simulate. It's a 2-2 series. It's back to being Mitch Keller versus Aaron Ashby. He's got a better ERA and more strikeouts and more innings. So technically the Pirates are at an advantage right now. Elimination game. Winner goes to the championship series versus Atlanta. Who will it be? Holy shit, the Brewers. What is this? It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves in the championship series versus, or it compared to Texas and Tampa Bay. Okay, let's simulate the first 2 games. It's 1-1, kind of how it's been here. Reed Detmers versus Freddie Peralta. Peralta has not been doing good statistically. Been giving up a lot of runs, not going as many innings. He just has 1 more strikeout. We get the dub. Let's keep it going. Back to 2-2. We're up 3-2. We have Luis Garcia going against Nick Pivetta with a spot in the World Series on the line. Holy shit, the Brewers are going to the World Series. And they're facing the Rays. And we have to go against Shane McClanahan, Shane Bieber, Drew Rasmussen, and whatever else we don't know. Holy shit, I was not expecting this. The fact that they barely squeaked by with a wild card, I was not expecting them to even make the World Series. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. These motherfuckers. I have to watch the game, right? I have to go and watch the potential. It's season 1. I was expecting to make this a longer video. I might even still do it after this, but if they can win the World Series, season 1 of the rebuild, are we joking right now? Got Aaron Ashby going with a 5.17 ERA. What the fuck? Victor Robles, Willie Castro, Christian Yelich, Willie Adames, Brandon Drury, Jackson Chourio, Bryce Terang, Garrett Mitchell, and Jefferson Cuero, the rookie, are your starting lineup. Who is their pitcher again? Shane McClanahan. So they're going up against a lefty. Andrew Monasterio, Andrew Cassetti might be good off the bench here. Jake Fraley and Will Benson, unless it's late in the game, they're not going to be the ones you want to go to. Let's advance. Simulate half an inning. Let's keep it going. Who strikes first? Single, double. They score 2 runs. Aaron Ashby keeps it going. Aaron Ashby has gone 8 innings and not given up a run. And a World Series, the first ever in their franchise. Oh my God. Well, first of all, we got to make a pitching change. Oh, do we want to let Aaron Ashby go to CG? That would be crazy for a Game 4 victory in a World Series. Going complete game shutout? We got to do it. We got to do it. Not liking that to start here. 111 miles per hour off the bat. I will, once I get a chance. Are we able to get the bullpen going like this? No? Wait, oh, the manager's taking him out. That wasn't even my call. He tried to let him go to CG. He's just too gassed. You got to give him a standing ovation. Aaron Ashby going 8 innings, trying to go to CG, gives up a leadoff hit. Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks. You guys have no idea. If you're a Brewers fan, you understand how much stress this gives me. And if you're not a Brewers fan or you just haven't watched the postseason over the last week and you're wondering why Devin Williams coming in scares me, you have missed so much over the last week. There's been too much pain because of this man. To get their first ever ring. First time they've even been to a World Series since 1982, Devin Williams, get your head out of your ass. If I had to guess, he was going to go low and outside cutter to try and get the strikeout. Through a screwball. 88 miles per hour, shouldn't leave the stadium. Flirted with the warning track there. Probably going to advance the runner to third, so they're going to have him on the corners. Right now, Richie Palacios is the man standing in the way of all of that. Now, I need to remind you guys, one swing of the bat could either end the game or end the drought for the Tampa Bay Rays scoring. So there's a lot riding on the line in this at-bat. Oh no, Devin? Devin. I'm not even making it up. Oh my God, oh my God. The Brewers better win this fucking World Series. If they end up choking a 3-0 lead, I never want to see Devin Williams again. Ever. Devin? Are we fucking serious right now? Get him off the fucking field. Get him off the fucking field. I'm never using a Devin Williams card again. I don't care if he's a 99 overall. He has a 99 card in Diamond Dynasty. Never fucking using it. He could have 125 everything. They go to the bottom of the ninth now. He could have 125 everything, and I will not use him. I hit the wrong button again. I hit the wrong button again. I meant to get his player card up. Fuck. Going into the next one, it's Shane Bieber versus Luis Garcia. To be honest, the series should have been over. It should have been a sweep. But honestly, I don't even know what to say at this point. They're facing Shane Bieber, so we have a lot more lefties in the lineup today. The Rays are up 8-1. And that ended the game. They lose 8-3. I just want to watch the Brewers win. Single when we score a run. Look at me being the fucking superior mind. What do we do here? What do we do here? Defensive substitution. Who the... Oh. Duh. Do we still have... We still have... Okay. No. No. We're going into extras, people. He takes a walk. The bases are loaded. I'm going to enter the game. We need to see how this plays out. And he gets a base hit first pitch. That could score 2. And it does. They're up 3-1 after 1 hit. In the gap might be favorable here. Looking like it could be a double play. And it will be. Oh, and they put him in. So I can't take him out. If this goes bad. If this goes bad. I swear to God. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, it let me do it. Okay. Because he never officially saw the field. All right. And he gets a swing and miss. 1 out. 2 outs away from a World Series championship. And he gets another swing and miss. Devin Williams could never. Threw a fastball right down the middle. Almost got eaten alive for that one. Runner is surely going to be going. Anything close, Ahmed Rosario needs to swing. And he looks at strike 3! Brewers win the World Series. We put in Joel Payamps instead of Devin Williams' bum ass. And look what fucking happens. A rebuild that not even I thought would take one season to happen. And the Milwaukee Brewers get their first ever World Series. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Designate for assignment. Get rid of his ass. Get him the fuck out of here.